Hello and welcome. I am the Scraptastic crocheter and my name is Amanda. Today I'm back here on my YouTube channel where I talk about crochet, all things crochet, yarn, and just lovely handmade stuff. I have been gone for a little bit. Just life happens, school's out, kids home, and you know, it's been raining. I can't just push them out the door and go out play, so I can have some alone time for myself. I have to entertain kids just as well as I have to do other things around the house. So, what have I been up to? Some of you might have seen sneak peeks of this. This is the back of this gorgeousness, and it's gorgeous even on the back. I will turn it over. Can you see this gorgeousness? Okay, first yarn. This is one of the cakes that I got in my mystery bag when I bought a mystery cake bag from Hobbii. Video on the channel, I'll try to link it somewhere. And the color is Kunzite. I think you would, it just feels like I should pronounce it like German-esque accent. I don't know, Kunzite. I'm sorry. It just, it's probably like a gem or something, because a lot of the colors are named after different gemstones. So maybe it is some kind of rock or so, rock crystal. It's just gorgeous. It has these cream colors, and then it turns into purples, like lavendery or lilac-y, and then it goes into a little more of a pinkish purple, and it finishes off in this. It's kind of a dusty rose, dark dusty rose. I don't know, is this mauve maybe? I'm not very good at colors when it comes to the English names. But I'm just gonna show you one of the other cakes that I got in this in the haul. They look like this, so it's just one cake, and this one started with the cream in the middle and this dark color on the outside. So for reference, this is what turned into this, just a different color. The pattern is called Asteria, and it's kind of a controversial topic, this pattern right now, due to the fact that the pattern maker, or the creator of the pattern, is from Russia, and in the beginning of the war with Ukraine, she got very frustrated how the sanctions were like towards Russia, so she was speaking up on her social media pages in a very pro-Russian way, and decided to remove patterns and videos so that, like, if you had already purchased the pattern, you could no longer access her tutorial videos. So you basically paid for something that she revoked, and that was controversial, of course. I do understand the situation. That said, the pattern is gorgeous. The videos are back up. I'm not gonna say anything like whether I think I can support the person behind it. The pattern itself, like, how can you not love this? It's turned out really thick, actually, like rug thick. Definitely not like big enough as a rug with this yarn and one cake, but definitely like rug thick to walk on. It's really squishy, and that has like double layers. This petal, like you can see, I can put the fingers in beneath. Every petal is attached on the row below, so it's like double layers. You can see here, like, it's different layers. I did like the pattern only extends to this round here, So I repeated this round and then I did some extra to it, so I made up a little bit of an extra. Apparently there's supposed to be an extended version of this pattern. It's not included in the original pattern, and that's the pattern I have. So the extended version, I don't know where to get it or such, so I just winged it and made my own like extra row, because I wasn't happy with like this ending not getting the full like colors on this, because as you can tell the colors are just gorgeous, and I wanted, like, you know, it didn't look finished like this. I needed this like with the full, because you see the color changes hadn't even gone through like full. It's 4 strands. I can show you on this here again. It's 4 strands just held together, not plied together or not twisted. No, they're just separate strands like this. And when there is a color transition, one of the strands is tied off and is changing color. So you still have the 3 original color, and then you get a change, and then next you get a change on the other one. So you have 2, 2, etc. So that's how you get these gorgeous, like almost like you can't really see where the transitions are or where the color changes are. It's just gorgeous. Okay, I could talk about Asteria all day because it's just squishy goodness. Blocking would be an option. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna gift it, and yeah, I'm just happy as it is. So that was the first thing I have been able to finish. And here, I just finished this the other day. It's a shawl. It's also one of the cakes from my mystery bag. Don't remember the name of this out of the top of my head right now, but you can see it goes from white to baby blue to a darker blue and then into black. The shawl pattern is called Devil's Beads. Don't remember the name of the pattern or the pattern maker. I'll see if I can find the link and link it in the comment section below so you can find the pattern if you want to. But like, there's popcorns, okay? All of this, all the bubbles you can see is popcorns, and it's giving it a really funny texture, like stroking it like this. The popcorns are just dancing under my hands. There is a sad story to why I decided to make this shawl. Some of you might know that I had a loss in the family very recently, and this is what I'm going to be wearing to the funeral, because we've decided that this funeral is not going to be like dark and gloomy, all bright colors, and this is a lot of bright colors and then just a pop of sadness. I just felt that this yarn cake just really would work. Maybe you can't really see the black on the black background, but yeah, it's just popcorns all over. So Devil's Beads, awesome pattern, really easy to make. 6-row repeat. I didn't have to look at the pattern when I came up a little bit, and then I just ended with a row of single crochet just for a little bit of extra sturdiness. So that was that. Now I want to give a little friendly warning. If you feel like your sense of humor is lacking, or if you by any chance get easily offended, this item might not be for you. This is humor. This is something funny. This is a present to someone that is soon having a birthday, and it might be a bit twisted. So like, if you don't like it, just, it's okay to leave, okay? But if you have a little bit of a wicked sense of humor, you might enjoy this. I present to you a cactus in a pot. Okay, it's a kind of heavy pot, and it's you know, it's a plant, plant, yes. So I have decided that this plant might not be finished yet. I'm trying to decide whether it needs a flower on top or such, you know, a cactus flower. And we will see if I come to the conclusion that that's what it needs. But I'll tell you this about the pattern. I made it up myself. I winged it. I started actually with the balls, just regular round spherical balls, whatever. And then I did this in a mosaic crochet type of style. So I did the 2 rows, single crochet in 1 row and then alternating single crochet and drop down double crochet on the first round, and then on the next I made them front post instead of just drop down, but just to get the ridges to align, like, or like just, you know, connect. And then I got to the top and made a, like, just, you know, I left this and afterwards I did crab stitch around to, you know, accentuate. And this is how it looks like when I just decreased towards the edge. So yeah, after that I started with the pot, and this is also mosaic crochet, and I just winged it, and it actually looks a little bit like wine glasses to me. Do you think it's a wine glass? Maybe if it wasn't attached there, you know, but no one's gonna see this. I just wanted to play with mosaic crochet, and that's what I did. And that's what I did up the sides here. Made a grassy base because apparently I was out of brown, and I couldn't just go to the store and get me some yarn because I was doing this in the middle of the night when there was no stores open. So yeah, that was that. Maybe I should just get him out of the way now, Mr. Cactus. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this down here again so you have something pretty to look at. Do I have anything else to say about these patterns? I don't know. Just look at this. So yeah, Mr. Cactus is made out of cotton 8/4. That's what, like a 1 weight, 2 weight, I think 1 weight, and just cotton yarn 8/4, random what I have in my stash. And yeah, the Hobbii Sultan cakes. So I've used 2 out of my mystery bags. I did show you the minty one, but I did still have this one. I'm trying to decide on pattern for those. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I've been working away on my crochet, and now I'm kind of in some, I don't know, maybe my Crojo is lost. I don't know. I'm sitting here like, what to do now? I have a lot of yarn and I'm just staring at it, and I was like, it's summer here now. I'm sweating. It's starting to get warm, and it's only gonna get worse. Like, this is beginning of summer. Blankets is not what I'm in the mood for, because that's going to be very heavy and very warm. So that's like fall project. So blanket yarn, tuck you back in where you've been hiding for, you know, since I got you. I don't know what to do. I took out some yarn and I sat here and squeezed it a bit, like this one. Like, what to make of you? I don't know. Like, the colors are gorgeous and my son loves the colors, so I'm thinking about maybe something for him, but I only have this ball of yarn. So if I can't figure something out, I might have to buy more yarn, and then it goes back into the drawer, because right now I don't need any more yarn. I need more, you know, decisiveness of what to do with the yarn I already have. So I'll of course let you know when I figured out what I want to do, and show you progress and stuff. I don't want to disappoint, but right now I think that over the summer my goal should be like 1 video a week. That's probably like reasonable. So I'm gonna try and hold myself to that. All other videos are bonuses, and you know, if I have some extra time, if I have anything extra special, I will of course do videos of that. I was thinking the other day about, like, should I buy another mystery bag of yarn cakes? But I still have so much yarn, and you know, this is summer. Kids want ice cream when it's summer. Ice creams are getting kind of expensive, at least when you're eating plenty of ice creams every day. So I think I have to, like, put my kids first at the moment and not buy myself more yarn and just, you know, give them a happy summer. Yeah, that's my plan. And if I don't manage to put one video up a week, then I'm sorry in advance. That's just what I'm hoping to be able to do. When the school's back in the fall, I am most definitely going to be able to make more videos. So that's a certain. But for now, I just have to be realistic. Because I can't just be here sitting grumpy and disappointed in myself that I didn't manage to do what I was intending to do, or, you know, I have the vision of showing this, like, I wanted to make a video as soon as I was done with this, but there was no time. But I made this and Mr. Cactus, so I just need to find more time where the house is silent, and that is the tricky part. Silent house is the very tricky part when you have kids, unfortunately. So yeah, I love my kids. I just love yarn and crochet as well, and making them fit next to each other is not always the easiest. Well, okay, I can sit and crochet and watch the kids. That's definitely not a problem. But filming and having kids being noisy in the background, I don't think either of us appreciates that. So, do I have anything else I want to share with you? I'm just thinking, have I made any other crochet projects that I haven't showed you guys yet? I don't think I have any more projects. Just double checking around me so I don't miss out on anything. No. Do I have any plans? Yeah, my next plan here is to go through my stash and see what I can find and get myself some new ideas of what to do. Like, I would definitely make more of these. This pattern was lovely to work. Maybe the bubble stitches here, the rounds of a lot of bubbles are quite time consuming, so maybe not my favorite, but yeah, other than that, gorgeous pattern. And the yarn is gorgeous to work also. I know that there's some suggest to put a bead so that the strands are held together. I have never had any problem with these types of yarn. I just managed to hold it together enough for minimal splitting. So I don't have any complaints about that. I guess it's maybe technique on how you hold your yarn or tension, but I don't feel like I needed the bead. If it works for you, perfectly fine. Yeah, just good to know. Maybe I think the closest plan I have time-wise now is I'm gonna go and see what I can find in my stash that could be good as a cactus flower. I think by looking around, cactus flowers should be pink, like a hot pink. I'm leaning towards white because it just feels like white should be on top of, you know, if you have a little bit of a darker sense of humor, maybe a little bit of a dirty mind, you can see where white would take your mind. But yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do right now. I'll let you know whatever I decide to do. You will find out in the next video. And as soon as it's delivered to its recipient, I'm probably gonna put some more pictures up, like on my Instagram and stuff. I just don't want the wrong person to get a sneak peek in advance. And I know that right now the YouTube channel is a safe place for me to post stuff like this, because there's very few of my like family and friends that actually is into watching my videos, so I don't have to worry about spoilers, or like, yeah, most of the presents are not being spoiled, at least. The texture is just, I love popcorns. If I was to decide my favorite stitch, bubble stitch, puff stitch, and popcorn, I think popcorn is my favorite. Yeah, they're easier to get like more equal. Puff stitches, it's a bit tricky to get them same height. Bubble stitches, or you know, when you do, yeah, I don't know, I just at least they feel good. Oh yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I brought something to entertain your day for a minute or two. Maybe Mr. Cactus gave you a smile. If he did give you a smile, leave a comment below and just you know, leave a smiley face if you got a smile. And if you didn't appreciate it, you can leave a comment about that also. I'm just showing what I have to show, and I'm not gonna, you know, leave it out because some might think it's too much. My channel might have, you know, a little extra touch now and then, because that's just my sense of humor. This is not my original idea. It's just a pattern that I whipped up myself, and I was inspired by other lovely creators, because I'm not the first doing it, so I assume there's more people out there that enjoys about the same things I do. But yeah, I've been dragging out this video longer than I anticipated or expected, and I really appreciate you being here. If you'd stayed this long, then thank you very, very much. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here soon. So thank you very much, and bye bye.